Today is the worst day of Chud the Builder's life since he's been arrested. And the reason why today is so much worse than any other day that he's been arrested is because today there was a glimmer of hope in his eyes. All his racist buddies have told him, yo, he's coming home today. Today's the day you get released from jail. And they gave him a lot of false hope. And to watch the judge take away that hope, to watch the judge, that good son, take away that twinkle out of Chud the Builder's eyes was amazing to watch, but devastating for Chud the Builder. Before we get this video started, if you want to learn how I made $142,000 from YouTube this month, join my community by clicking the link in the description. That's where I give you guys all the tools to grow on YouTube and make money, as well as offer you guys the opportunity to make videos with me, to do joint videos, joint reactions that get posted on both of our channels. I also promote your videos on my social media pages. Don't you want to work with me? Like, click the link in my description to join my community. Let's get started. Let's grind. Let's make money together. Oh, you couldn't tell them Chud wasn't coming home. They already knew, if you let them tell it, that Chud was coming home. His racist PR guy is on Twitter already declaring victory that Chud is coming home. So the racist PR guy, he wrote, update 1 o'clock source hearing for Chud today. Now, they want to call him Dalton all of a sudden. Why call him Dalton, right? To what? To deviate away from his actions that he did as Chud? That's the name he gave himself in the public. Call him Chud. Don't run away from his actions now. He goes, everything is looking good for Chud. The court will certainly try to kangaroo out and stall his justice, but bond should come through and his misdemeanor bond should be dismissed. Lawyers optimistic and ready to see this through. So he says, yo, the prosecutors will try to do everything in their power, right, to stall this, but the judge will see right through this and grant him bond and grant all the means that we have to pay his bond. He will grant this legal, and then also he will dismiss the misdemeanor bond. Sir, sir, I got some bad news for y'all, man. I got some terrible news for the people who thought Chud was coming home today, okay? So they come to court and they say, Your Honor, okay, this sketchy, illegal gambling company out of Armenia wants to wire us $1 million to pay Chud's bond. They try to do it through a bank, but the bank they were sending it to flagged it and said, we're not taking this. This looks like blood money. So then, they're finding other ways to wire over the funds. And we want to use this funds to pay Chud the Builder's bond. And then another guy comes to court, Alex Rosen, right? He's the racist white guy that all the black content creators love to do predator catcher videos with. This racist white boy loves saying the N-word so much that he put up $100,000 of his own money that he received, by the way, by pretending to be a 16-year-old and sexting grown men. Like, this is how he makes his money. So he puts it up. Now, he was asked to take the stand, to explain why he wants to give Chud the Builder this $100,000. His reasoning is just absolutely filthy, bro. These people got no freaking shame at all whatsoever.
So I'm hoping to bond him out. I myself am a free speech absolutist, and I just don't think he should be in jail right now.
This has nothing, nada, to do about free speech at all. You want to bail out Chud because you are also a racist. You've been victimizing black people online for a while now. You see yourself in Chud. You realize the reality of Chud is soon to be your reality. You do the exact same thing as Chud, and when you go out saying the N-word to the wrong person, something is going to happen to you. You see yourself in Chud. So you want to bail out Chud because you are a racist who identify with a racist. Say that. Stop hiding behind this free speech stuff, bro. It's nonsense and nobody is buying it. Now, his $100,000 got approved, but it means nothing. You know why? Because even if Alex Rosen puts up the $100,000, which he's approved to do so, they still got to find 10 other bill bondsmen because the judge said, hey, a bill bondsman, right, for the longest in this town is only allowed to put up $100,000 each. So if Alex Rosen has $100,000, he still got to find 9 other bill bondsmen to put up, right, $100,000 each. He's not going to find that because the bill bondsman in Chud's town said they not supporting Chud, right? Most of them said, hey, we don't like this guy. We think he's a nuisance to our society, right? We think he's damn near a terrorist. He's racist. We don't like him. We are not supporting him. So a lot of bill bondsmen are striking, like they're protesting. They are not touching this Chud case at all. So this is where this racist gambling company comes into play. They want to put up the entire $1 million for Chud to bond out Chud. these Chudettes, these folks thought they had it all figured out until that judge started talking. When that judge opened his mouth, oh, you see nothing but despair. They really think they above the law. They really think the law do not apply to them. They think they can break the law at every stop and get away with it. But that's not how this works, okay? That's not how this works. You guys got to follow the law. It's the court of rules, regulations, and order. So the judge starts talking, and the judge completely, I'm talking about annihilates Chud attorney. Bro, Chud attorney, I'll be real, bro. They say this dude is like a really good attorney. I couldn't see it. This dude was stumbling, fumbling, stuttering. Dude had no real arguments. Dude didn't even bring nothing. Dude was just completely unprepared. The judge completely chewed them up for dinner. Watch how the judge broke the bad news to Chud and his attorney.
Legal law transfer from dual.com. Anything about that?
I know some things about that. There was an attempt from Dual to send Mr. Leverson $1 million in funds. There was some kind of flag that a bank put on those fundings. And then the individual owner, or one of the owners of Dual, I'm not exactly sure how that's all structured, but one of the owners of Dual is wanting to send him that collateral personally. So I believe that's in transit as we speak. But again, between the insurance and Dual's actual cash money that Mr. Leverson will be holding, there's the $1 million right there in full. The court very much. But again, that's more of a security for Mr. Leverson and his company at this juncture. We have the capacity to post the bond. So that would just, I hope, put any fears to rest from the court that if Mr. showed that there wouldn't be funds to come to the county. County makes a lot of gambling folks. A lot of folks like to gamble.
It's actually an illegal activity in Tennessee.
But it's not in Armenia, which I think is where...
It's illegal technically if I'm using my computer, using your platform, and I'm in Tennessee.
They could have saved themselves the hour if they watched my last video. In our last video, I think we discussed this. We said it. Yo, sweepstakes casinos are not legal in Tennessee, nor is it legal in in 30 something out of the 50 states. And the other states that it's kind of legal in is like a gray area legal stuff. So this company is making their money from illegal activity in America. It's not legalized at all. You're not using that money to bond out somebody, bruh. It's not happening. All right? It doesn't matter if it's legal in Armenia. Yo, what type of lawyer is this? That's like me telling you, hey, bro, selling coke is legal in some parts of Africa. And the judge asks, okay, where is the $1 million coming from to bond out Chud? Hey, bro, it's coming from the coke money we are taking to sell coke. We traffic drugs. Excuse me? Like trafficking drugs ain't legal in America? Like what? That's the equivalent. That I could use the money that I'm taking from a trafficking drugs and black diamonds to bond out somebody in an American court. Is not happening, sir. At all. And the fact that, an actual lawyer tries to argue this to me is like, what they think they're above the law, because there's no possible way like an actual attorney would think that this is okay. They think they're above the law. They want special privileges, and it's not happening. This judge is holding firm. You got to do it the right way. Now, listen, I'm advocating. I don't know about y'all, okay? All right? Y'all can do the whole, it's America, freedom, hey, man. We don't play fair when it comes to races, homie. Right? I want for every right that Chud has to be violated, bro. Yes, I want it to be violated. Right? After rules and regulations. But in this case, the judge is being fair. The judge is making sure that Chud gets a fair case and a fair trial. Chud wants privileges. The judge is not giving him privileges. He's treating Chud like how he treats everybody else, right? Chud's lawyer came to court and asked the judge to take dirty money for Chud's bond. And the judge says, no, I can't take that money, sir. And they're saying that's like they're persecuting Chud. They're not being fair to Chud. Excuse me?
Yes, sir. I hope Tennessee changes that one day because I like poker games, but not yet. But I believe even a casino in Tunica or Vegas could come in here and pay bail money and things like that if they wanted to. I don't think we'd consider it to be tainted by criminal activity. Yes, sir. And what we're doing with that whole statute anyways is we're trying to seize drug funds. We're trying to keep drug money from being in the community. That's the whole purpose of that chapter.
Where we are. Bonds will stay the same. Additional curfew restrictions, as to the bond situation. It has been the practice of this court, and continues to be so, that under our local rules, courts have to approve any bond, quite technically, any bond over $75,000. Any one bond, traditionally my practice, to not go over $100,000. It's going to continue to be my practice. That sort of troubles me. So I'm going to leave the restriction in place. Any bonding company would be limited to $100,000. Translates into
You accept Mr. Rosen as appropriate source, correct, based on his testimony?
he divided up among 5 bonding companies. I'm not going to let him get into the bonding business. And let's be clear, it wasn't. I'm not real clear that Mr. Rosen's getting ready to clean out his $500,000 savings account, write a check to Wendy Davis, clerk at the Circuit Court in Montgomery County. It's up to him.
I love this judge, bro. Yo, he's so witty. He's so sarcastic and snarky. So, yo, the judge says, yeah, I'll approve Alex for his $100,000. Cool. Then they start popping it. Well, Alex got $500,000 in his savings. Will you approve $500,000? Man, judge said, if Alex wants to empty out his entire savings accounts to bill out Chud, cool, do it, sir, do it. But I don't think he's gonna do it, and I don't think either. I think I think the $100,000 is a bluff. But that man damn sure ain't putting up $500,000 from his entire savings to bond out Chud. And even that wouldn't be enough if he did. He still needs another $500,000. Now, here's the good part, okay? So Chud's lawyer tells the judge, now, I guess he was looking for sympathy, right? Your Honor, there's 20 bill bondsmen in this town, but only 2 want to do business with us. Right, sir, sir, please have mercy, sir. Now, he says, there's only 2 who will want to do business with us. So if you have restrictions in place that a bill bondsman can only put up $100,000, well, we'll need 10 bill bondsmen minimum to bond out Chud. And only 2 wants to work with us. So they asked the judge, can you allow for us to use a bill bondsman from another state or another city to bond out Chud? These people just want privileges, man. I'm telling you, that's what they want. They want for rules to be bent for them. That's all.
Hey, Your Honor, there might be 20 bonding companies in this county, and it's my understanding that maybe 1 or 2 are willing to do business with us. Is there any way the court would consider raising the amount of money that one bonding company can operate? 10 different bonding companies is onerous. It's very difficult for us to get 10 bonding companies to do business with Mr. Edwards.
That's a Pandora's box, but I'm not going to answer it. That's a policy that has been followed for some time. In fact, I think I actually increased the amount for my predecessor.
Denied. Man, y'all got some nerves. Yo, these folks are on social media crying about how Chud is being treated unfairly, and all they do in court is ask for special privileges. Look at them. Look, take that walk of shame, you malefactor.
I do find it somewhat peculiar. As I look at the materials, it looks like the $1 million, quite frankly, it's not clear whether the $1 million is being transferred to the surety company to, I guess, keep L.A. bonding in good graces and keep their capacity where it needs to be to write other bonds, but for whatever reason, I am concerned. That sort of troubles me. So I'm going to...
These unmelanated malefactors try to pull a fast one on the judge. They ask for the judge to increase the limit that a bill bondsman can use, while also asking for an out-of-town bill bondsman to be used as well. But at the same time, they acknowledge the $1 million that Dual wants to use can be used. But the judge said, hold on. Y'all are already transferring that $1 million to a bill bondsman that's out of town. Y'all didn't transfer that money to a bill bondsman in town. If y'all had intentions of using an in-town bill bondsman, then wouldn't y'all have transferred that money to an in-town? I don't know. This just worries me, the judge said. And I agree. It looks like they're up to something nefarious, man. Now, it looks like Chud, though, will be getting joined by one of his homies very shortly. It looks like the unmelanated malefactors will be joining Chud in jail shortly. Shortly, right? Because his one homie is already in jail, by the way, in Frisco. The racist PR guy who speaks for Chud's spokesperson has announced they're about to stage a coup in Clarksville. They're damn near about to stage another insurrection. These people have said that because Chud didn't have his way in court today, they're about to head to Clarksville to cause trouble. And you know who they're about to cause trouble to? They're threatening the DA. Oh, yo, it's a fast track to jail. We about to have a great summer. Check this out. So this idiot wrote, the fan account is decentralized, privately funded, crowdsourced collective of hyper-creative individuals across every field of expertise, united to back the most critical political and cultural fights in this country with the cause of our choosing. We operate through conscious, driven, BS, right? We cannot be bought. We choose to fight. We choose the cause. And once we choose, we do not stop. We will make sure the truth comes out, whether they like it or not. See you in Clarksville. It gets worse, okay? Every corrupt court, worst nightmare. They're threatening to stage a coup in the court. Now, let's go up, okay? So he goes, see you soon, Clarksville. And they put the DA's face on their binoculars, DA Robert Nash. These people have lost their mind. And they go, I'm going to flip Tennessee inside out. They think they are prosecuting Chud, but we're going to prosecute them. Y'all go to jail, bro. Oh, yo, you have to applaud the audacity of white folks, man. The caucasity is caucasity. We just had to watch, right? Us melanated beings, and even my white folks who watch this channel, all right? I know y'all don't rock with Chud. We rock with y'all too, man. I rock with y'all. Flacco love y'all, man. As a matter of fact, if you are Caucasian, comment in the comment section, man. Flacco, I'm Caucasian. I rock with the cause. We don't rock with Chud. Bro, let me know, bro. Let me salute y'all, man. I'm sending a voice note to every white person who comment that I'm white and I'm not rocking with Chud. But when I say this, please don't be offended. The caucasity, this only belongs with certain white folk. Dog, these folks says that because this man is not being given privileges in court, we're about to go to Clarksville and go after the DA and attack the DA. Are y'all losing your mind? Are y'all crazy? You see, black folks, we know our limits, homie. We know the system ain't never been fair to us. We just watched like an Asian dude hawk down a young black kid and shoot and kill him. Like we watch an Asian man leave his store, hunt down a 14-year-old black child and killed him. So we know for the most part our limits. We know how far we could go. But these folks don't know limits, man. These folks think there's no such thing as law and order. They think they run this country, and they about to go and find out. Oh, they about to get a rude awakening, bro. You think you about to go ahead and bully the DA? Oh, good luck. Do it. Oh, man, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, bro. I want to see this, man. All right, if you're still watching this video, man, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Chud, right, got a fair deal in court today? Let me know, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another dope video, click on this video right here on my screen, right here, somewhere here, to find out why Dame Dash just exposed Jay-Z really badly. I'm going to see you guys in this Dame Dash and Jay-Z video. Send me a hype if you really want to support. I'm going to see you guys in this Dame Dash and Jay-Z video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.